Our top story on this 3:30 Fastcast, a Rockford man is charged in the death of his 5-month-old son. 19-year-old Calvin Rudolph is charged with endangering the welfare of a child, resulting in death. In December last year, officers were called to the 500 block of North Elm Street in Mount Prospect for an unresponsive infant. The boy was taken to a hospital where he later died. Investigators say Rudolph's child died because he was in an unsafe sleeping environment. Detectives believe that he left his son for 7 hours without checking on him. Rudolph is expected back in court on September 11th.